Alright, let's try this. We're in 4K mode with a new camera. Well, new old camera. And I'm just going to see how we get on, really. Let's start in a logical fashion and see how we get on. I have no idea if this will record sound properly or not. But we'll see.
Yeah. It's been a bit funny.
Managed to get it.
Yeah, there's a chap there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm due to a couple of times on the back end anyway, but we'll see what it's like. It's alright.
Big car, I've got a little car recently. James Bond bits and bats there.
This one, we was coming.
There's Erdl Batmobile there.
We used to stand.
Interesting. I'm trying to think if I've got a small carded Erdl Batmobile. I must do. Or do I? I'm not actually sure that I do, funnily enough.
Done it every time.
Not New Year.
Yeah, I've done all those New Year ones. That's the only one, yeah.
Britain's space. Britain's tractor stuff, rather.
I suppose you get the things and all that, do you?
Yeah.
New Year. In the evening.
Yeah.
Interesting. Airfixy bits and bats here. Now, I've got one spare battery and I really don't know how long that's going to last. Various Star Warsy bits and bats here. A few figures going. Jewellery stuff, that's unusual for here. You know what I expect to see here generally. Now then. Next gen phaser. Lots of next gen phasers. American Species 8472. Snow speeders. Cool. Maybe grab that. I remember this one. And that's a robo machine I used to have a long time ago. Remember rightly. Oops, trying to destroy this tabletop. Various turtle stuff there which I'm not really up on, I must admit, at all. Space Attack. Is that an MB or is that an action doodah? Can't quite remember. Battlestar Galactica game, from the looks of it. Shrapnel there. There's another carded Hawkeye. Can I just grab this Hawkeye for a moment?
Yeah.
So there you go. So he does have his a gut sidearm. But he's way off his card. Oops. Okay. You're going to stand back up again. Yeah. There we go. Right. So this is just the foyer, of course. That's the thing. Ooh. Falcon. My Little Ponies. Beast Machines and Animals. Full of animals. Yeah. That's different. Made up Lego figures, which is interesting. Have a little look down here. See, the model kits are not really my bag, but it is what it is. Lots and lots of model kits. No one ever buys the Primate Avenger. It's very sad, he's always here. In space Borg cube.
Nothing. Nothing's matter. I have, yeah.
Nice big shiny land speeder there.
Just see how you were. Alright.
That's a nice Lotus Esprit. Nice eagle. Get some gratuitous close-ups of that if I can.
We got that garage door on.
Nice back boat there as well. Just there.
You get in the side door? I don't know where that is.
Ooh, lots and lots and lots and lots of eagles and things. Let's zoom out a bit for this. Zzzt. Check that out. That is a lot of eagles in shadows. Yeah, and little ones on
Have they not
cards as well.
managed to open the door at all?
More bits and bats there. Okay. There's always more stuff to see. Don't think I'll bother with that table, but this table looks interesting. A bit of Locutus there. I think I'm going to run out of early bird before very long. I think my son's got some of these already. I don't think I need these particularly. Before the hordes descend, I should go to the main room and have a look quickly around there. All right, you're right. This is what I put them for in the end.
Oh, is it?
This is a Canon ZV-E10. So you've got your built-in gimbal. I have not. Oh, actually, no, you're not. You're not gimbling today.
No,
Oh, you've got something else.
It's magnetic.
Oh, you've got one of the action cam, DJI Actions. Yes.
You can turn it like that if you want to do shots.
Yeah, cool. I got that for my son for Christmas. Actually, no idea if he'll actually use it, but
Well, there's anything you can use it.
Huh?
If anything, you can use it.
secret plan. I'm going to go to the main section before everyone starts coming in. You too. See you later. That Joe, I've forgotten Joe's moniker online, but he does stuff. These cars. Okay. Let's go to the main area. Of course, it's this lot here. I haven't actually, I need to go down one more road before I go to the main area, just to be complete about it. That's an interesting set there. I bet that's here a lot of the time, but I don't really remember it for. There's Batmobile and Batboat there as well, that's cool. Good stuff.
You didn't do stuff, did you?
Ooh, red wheel. That's the red rims Batmobile.
You got this chest thing.
That's interesting.
Oh, I was in the garage all day.
That's interesting.
Alright,
Chitty as well.
middle of the afternoon and I got colder and colder, sugar.
Yep.
Still stand.
This guy's new. I don't think I've seen this before. That's lots of framed prints. That's cool. Interesting. Interesting. Playmobil.
And there's sauce like a
Lunar Transport up the top there. Ooh. That's interesting. This is just a box.
I mean, they'd be in their 70s, I guess, because they thought they were going to have a better life.
Interesting. How much is that? How much is on that? Is that just the box, presumably?
That's just the box, yes. 20.
20. Okay, thank you.
Very unusual box, is that?
Well, I was going to say, because it's completely enclosed, which is unusual for dinkies.
There's two versions. That's the first version.
Okay. Ooh. Airwolf triple pack. I see you. Dare we ask how much is on the Airwolf triple pack?
We've got a Fiat Diablo, registration BB12KPJ.
Nice to see one though.
Fiat Diablo,
Not one you see often, that one.
BB12KPJ. This vehicle needs moving. Thank you.
Rummage box. Spot of Britain's space.
Yeah, upstairs. Sorry to come back.
That's the basketball guy. Jack Sparrow. Power Rangers. Incredible. The Batman.
Would they
Is
put
that on the Batman?
Could have sold it
Apparently
to
not.
somebody.
I did. He bought all the ones he wanted for the buy.
Oh, okay. Have you?
Fancies on a postcard, that one, I think.
Is there a price for just behind my dad's right hand?
Oh, really?
I'm wondering if I can find anything for Martin here, like Y-wing engine parts. I wouldn't mind a Kenner Star Destroyer if I could find one today. Nice trick there. X-wing. That big old, the big shuttle, which is always looks cool, but never had one, of course. Right, I am now definitely going to go to the main area. If there's anything here, of course. This one was Legacy. Star Scream there. Oh, look. Mighty Maxes. Always that makes me laugh how my eyes are attracted to Mighty Maxes these days. Zords various. X-Men. Beetlejuice. Right, let's go down the main area and see who's here. Let's see who's here. Apologise for any motion sickness. I do not have any sort of stabilisation on this lens or the camera or anything. Shoplifter proof hammer, because no shoplifter would be worthy to lift it. Aha. Ooh. A large Tron Legacy figure. That's cool. Thunderbird 1, which I have, which is nice to see. Nice Predator. It's a price. Skybase. Interesting. Just to give you an idea of the full size of the place now. Before everybody starts coming in. All the way down here, look. All of this, all of it, all of it. Alright, let's go. This would be fun. Problem is, I'm also on a bit of a time limit today, so it's even more of a run round than normal, but I felt it would be rude not to make the effort. I don't really know quite what I'm looking for. And it's times like this where I really wish I had a definitive list of everything that I don't have already. See, I could almost convince myself that I've got both of these guys already. Nathan Bridger and the Cowboy, but then I can't quite convince myself that I have. Tricky. It's in space. Is that Penny, possibly? I started getting Sequest stuff and then kind of stopped again. I think I've got all the background stuff that I need now as well. Xenomorph Warrior, that's quite cool. I can actually zoom in on this with one hand. Very, very slowly. Like hotspot there. Various Eagle Moss stuff. I mean, there's still Eagle Moss things I don't have, but the problem is that individually priced like this, they ain't overly cheap. I mean, I sell them for cheaper than that if I were doing it online, so it's kind of tricky. That's all good things there, though. All good things Enterprise. It's good. Little Expanse. Koto. I can't remember what ship that is from the Expanse, but I've got the Rocinante at home. But that's really the sort of the signature ship from my point of view. Where to go next? I think what I'll do is I'll go along the top and then the sides, and then I'll start going up and down just to try and give you a full feel of it. Because I mean, this is how big it is.
Mention that before, some people fly them and they do get lost. So
it's poking through your bag. You think you bought it? Pass that to mummy for a stronger bag.
that's what a lock pin is anyway. It's one of these little things. I'm about to take them out, but
That looks like Pokemon to me. Rebel transportation.
Welcome to
Scout Walker.
We've got a really nice queue out there, so we're opening the doors just 5 to 7 minutes earlier to get people in. So
Here comes everybody. I was sat in that queue for about 5 minutes before I realised that early bird entry was still a thing, which is why I've nipped in now. So I'd better get moving on my run down because things are about to get hectic. Now there should be some fellow Cosmic Crusaders in the Jesus this morning, but I've seen Joe. But that's been about it so far. So I don't know exactly what I'm looking for today. I'm just sort of looking, really. Just looking. Oh, that's that very old. There's some old school Trek stuff here and some old school Batmobile. Thunderbird's rescue pack up the top, which I've already got one of. It's the problem. Once you've been collecting for a little while, of course, you start having a fair few things, and it starts becoming harder to actually find things that you don't have. I suppose it's a nice problem to have, but I'm kind of tempted by that Playmates phaser I saw earlier on. I'll have to grab one of those. It's good to shop around, folks. It's good to shop around, you know. There's bears there. Go into your bears. There's lots of cars, literally cars, cars from cars, even. I haven't seen the Cosmic Supreme yet, but I will get round to him. He normally lives more sort of in the middle at the other end, so I will get to him. See quite a few sort of kit stalls, but these aren't the sorts of things that I generally go for. But I mean, I do appreciate the dedication to it and everything else, and the quality that people can do. It's just not my area of expertise. But this guy's taking up a lot of floor space with his kits various and his little die-cast cars and so on. There's all sorts along the back here. All sorts. So I'm trying this on the camera for the first time, just because it sort of means that I'm not killing my phone, and I can do 4K without worrying about storage in theory. That's the theory anyway. Barbarian 2, check that out. That's properly old school. I remember Barbarian coming out. Micro Machines Submarine Commanders. Ooh, I do see a lot of Warhammer miniatures. One thing that is odd about this camera is that I can't sort of touch the screen to zoom in and things like that. I've got to get used to doing this. It's a sort of different approach to life. I could almost swear that my dad had one of those little tiny, like, travel chess sets. It's funny what comes back to you, isn't it? Paddington Bear action there. I think some people are still setting up to a certain extent, so I don't think everyone's quite up and running yet. Reboot figure, that's interesting. Sorry, go for it. I am a little bit. Trying to.
Edit me out. Yeah.
Don't worry. My first attempt with a real camera, so anything could happen.
Oh, right, okay.
Absolutely anything. Oh, right. Okay.
Previous career.
I've just watched shed loads of videos recently, so I'm under the ridiculous assumption that I actually might know something, but I really don't.
It's just, you get there. It's just practicing, you know.
Yeah.
And finding the style and all that. How much is that?
Oh, is that not folded over somewhere on it?
Oh, is that? Oh, right, okay.
What does it say?
25.
Those reboot figures are a lot smaller than my other reboot figure that I currently have, it has to be said. From a display point of view, they'd be much easier. Dinkies there, and their cards, which is nice. Right. I wonder how long it would be before I started seeing Paw Patrol stuff, because there must be so much Paw Patrol merchandise available now. It's probably bonkers. But they've turned into the sort of the Thunderbirds of their day, Paw Patrol. It's funny like that. My son was just getting too old to watch that sort of thing when they first arrived on the scene, but I've been conscious of them ever since, because they've had films and stuff, so perhaps they'll be the nostalgia of tomorrow, I don't know. I'd have to get my skates on and keep an eye on the time as well, because I am very limited for time today. So we've only really got about another hour-ish, which is not ideal. It's good to have a leg stretch, you know. Eddie Stobart. There's a lot of sort of die-cast and vehicles stuff represented here. It's not uncommon with these BP fairs. You know, we get that. And there's the Klingon battlecruiser I just got an alternate box for. That happens a lot when you're in toy fairs. You see one thing, then you see another thing, and then you run out of money, and that's kind of the way it goes. That can't be the normal. That can't be the normal Skeletor, surely. I'm assuming that's some sort of... Is it a knockoff Skeletor or something? I don't know. I don't know anything about Masters of the Universe. Indiana Jones. Star Trek figures various. Ooh, hello. Already got that. Already got that. Haven't got that, but I'll have to stick it together. Is that the Bozeman? Interesting. Interesting. Not sure I've got that one. The other problem I have is remembering which ones I might want to go back to, of course. But anyway, filming first. Filming first. Got to remember to look behind me as well. Lots and lots of monopolies. It's Gordon the Gopher. Marvellous. I think everyone's still setting up. Well, a lot of people are still setting up. Mask pinball, awesome. Oh, sorry. Figures. Ooh, Lino with a sword. I want Lino with a sword. You haven't got any loose Lino swords, have you at all?
Any loose?
Lino swords. This chap here, the Thundercat chap.
The only loose item is the battle axe and shield for Ema.
Okay.
Just that. There are 5 for each of those.
Righto, thank you. Okay. You don't have any, and here's a random question, why wing engines? Asking for a friend.
No, the only spares I've got vintage Star Wars is a pair of Imperial Troop transporter doors. They're in the box down there somewhere.
Righto.
I had some Skywalker spares, but they're not here. I need to be dogged up.
You haven't got any of the Kenner die-cast ships,
Sold
have
this
you?
morning. Not Kenner. You mean the old?
The old sort of miniature ones,
I had
yeah.
3 box lovely ones. They sold them a few years ago. They were absolutely mint.
Lovely.
No, we had some titanium series ones earlier.
Oh, right.
They sold first thing. So,
No worries.
Because there were a couple of the rarer ones, the short Tidarium, the AT-AT and the Death Star.
Cool. Some of the older stuff here. Oops. It's a lot heavier than my mobile phone to cart round. I need a strap. I can see him. I can see him. I can see him. I can see him. Look, he's down there. Look, can you see? He's down there. I can see you, Gareth. Can you see me? No, probably not. I'll get to him. He's definitely here. I'll get to him. I will get to him. Oh, there you see. See a Gareth, spot a Godzilla. Soft in the way of it. Little twin pod of old. You haven't got any Kenner Star Destroyers lurking around, have you?
Kenner Star? No.
No. Like that, only pointier.
What's that?
Like that, but only pointier.
Like that, but only pointier. I saw there's a box play set one somewhere.
All right.
The big one.
Oh, that's like a big one. Yeah. No, I only need a little one. Oh, actually, so you got Slave 1 there, which is nice. That's cool. It's Brave Star. I was thinking I could do with a Brave Star, but probably not at that sort of level. Dino Riders. 29. It's interesting stuff. I'm just not sure about the pricing there. I'll be interested to hear people's comments about the pricing, if you can see the pricing on those. Jarred stuff. Ah, that's interesting. That's jarred Optimus Prime from the movies. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Hot Wheels galore. This looks like the sort of place I might find a Kenner Star Destroyer. I wouldn't pay that for her. Alright. Don't have any small Kenner Star Destroyers at all.
What, die-cast?
Yeah.
Not with me, unfortunately.
Not with you. Not to worry. Thank you. Not with him, apparently. Oops. In looking at the Jarder stuff, I got distracted away from the ginormous amount of stock all over the rest of the stall. Ooh. Oh, is that Hot Wheels? I quite like that as a little Prime. I do like that as a little Optimus Prime. That's cool. Having a bit of a closer look now, because you can't really see very clearly inside the shelving because the light's not great in here. Some interesting bits there, though. Another Transformer, another Prime there as well. I might not do that because it's going to mess up my angle. No idea what Prime. Oh, it's a big Jarder Prime. I see. That's interesting. That's cool. Okay, keeping on moving, keeping on moving. It's a good. It's got a lot of stuff on that Star Wars stall, definitely. You know, you're older. You need to wear your glasses to use your camera. Cool. It's very, very tricky to keep moving whilst also looking at everything that you want to look at, I've decided. Scanning for Star Destroyers. Dino trackers, is that a thing?
They seem to be, people don't seem to frown on them. I get hold of an original one of them.
Wow, that's cool. TIE Fighter and X-Wing. Can't go wrong with a bit of TIE Fighter and X-Wing action, I find. Look at that. Wow. Luke on a card. Yoda on a card. Medical droid on a card. More Luke on a card. It's very cool.
It was filling anyway, and they were giving us slices of their pizza. It wasn't a garlic.
It's a very, very premium Star Wars stall, I feel. These look like G.I. Joe figures to me. Falcon and a Ewok village there as well, good lord. That's seriously high-end stuff. Ooh, a Falcon. I've got a Falcon, but I need a Star Destroyer. Oh, well, that takes me back. Used to have Darth TIE. How much is Darth TIE these days? No idea. He's got bags of die-cast goodness here. I'm guessing those are spares and repairs ones, though. Some Thundercats figures as well. cat out there as well. Can't immediately see a Star Destroyer. A few loose figures as well. And I think the cardboard Death Star is there as well. Cool. Lots of Star Wars stuff here today, isn't there?
Not too bad.
That battle damaged X-wing, I had that. I never really got it as a concept, to be honest. Never seen that one-man sand skimmer vehicle before.
I wonder what that is.
Oh, is that one of those snaggletooth chaps? That one there?
That's
to the right. Oh.
That's Yak. Yak face. No, that's
Yak face.
from cartoon, Droids cartoon.
Oh, yes.
The animated one.
Yeah. Cool. Do you have any of the small die-cast Star Destroyers around at all?
No, I haven't.
No, that's right. Thank you. Yeah, and then the bits about there. Yeah. Okay. Memories. All right. I think I can bounce down here. This is mainly more die-cast. I've got to be a little bit choosy about where I pause because I'm going to run out of time otherwise. I also have no idea how long my battery and or memory card will last. So I better keep moving. Battlestar goodness. Very cool. Yeah. Now that I don't have, but I don't really see the need to have a Star Trek transporter that won't transport anything anywhere, but you know, perhaps I'm just old and lack the imagination these days. I don't know. Shocking, I know. Sort of Thunderbirds from the movie version of Thunderbirds there. We have various examples of those scattered about the place. Oh. Like a bit of old VHS. Okay, let's move on. Train tracks to the left of me. Not train tracks to the right of me. Nope, there are train tracks to the right of me. Actually, I lied. Kenner Star Destroyer die-cast miniature. Have you got one, sir? I'm getting blank looks.
I've got about 6 of in the house because I kind of hoard them when I buy them, but
yeah.
I could have brought you one, but no.
Not to worry, it is the way of things. It is the way of things this morning. Funny. yeah. I'm guessing that's probably not a budget buy though.
It's not that expensive, £25.
All right. So where would I put it? That's the question. I have seen those on auctions actually. They did look really nice as models go. So
a few 90s ones actually just keep a bit of value and collecting.
Yeah, it's nice. What's no speeder?
I've been cleared out this morning, to be honest.
Have you? Yeah. Well, I said I was a very late early bird, and I've just got to run round. So, you've got a lino sword, have you at all?
No, not
no.
But not so.
All right, okay.
I did have one, but it was with Jargon. So,
that went. Yes. Cool. Not to worry. Move on. Thank you. It would appear that the early birders have been keen this morning, and things have been pilfered. It's unfortunate. Some sort of shark-based 4x4. Interesting. Ooh, so we got. Ironically, I think I've already got all these Playmates ones here. I've even got the Katinga, so I don't even need the box for it. So unfortunately, that doesn't actually help me with anything, but shouldn't complain. Nice to see them in the wild at least. Shadow Mobile there. Some big Warhammer figure there as well, of an orc. I've seen a few Warhammer figures today actually. Some of which seem to be more painted than others. Now. That is an enterprise I will be showing you on the Trek Toys playlist in due course. Now these are nice. Bird of Prey. That Bird of Prey is so breaky. You've always got to watch the wing disruptors on those because they do tend to be very breaky. Got a little Excelsior though. That's interesting. Some small but perfectly formed Star Wars ships as well, and a little Deep Space Nine. But I think I've already got that one. So I don't think I need that one. Interesting. This is really where my lack of personal organisation comes to the fore, because if I knew what I actually needed, then I'd be able to be much more ruthless about things. I feel like I ought to know what that is, but I'm not sure that I do. That sort of spacecrafty bit or something.
See you in a bit.
Wow. This literally looks like someone's thrown stuff into boxes and brought them. It looks like a bit of a... like someone's had a bit of a clear out. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Nice Batmobile there. Okay. Of course they have Sheridan. Why wouldn't they? I'm not sure if I have this Sheridan though. That's a bunch of UFO interceptors. If you were short of a few, there are several there. Thunderbird 4 bubble bath, obviously. Everyone needs a Thunderbird 4 bubble bath in their life. Alright. Just watch me run out of power and or card before I actually get to Gareth. That would be hilarious, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm going to go and see him now. Because I can see him. I've surprised him by hiding behind my camera in glorious 4K.
Yeah, he was trying to catch me at a bad angle. There's no bad angle.
No, of course not.
Sweet talker.
Such a kind gentleman.
It's all good then. How are you doing, Andy? You okay?
I'm alright, yeah. I'm just playing with this, trying to look as if I know what I'm doing when I don't. It's great. It's heavy, this.
Have you got something on it for stabilisation?
No, I haven't. No, I'm just trying to. It's got digital stabilisation on it,
right?
And if I run it through something afterwards, I might make it even more stable.
Yes.
Otherwise,
CapCut can do that for
yes.
you as well. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, there's a thing called Catalyst Browse for Sony cameras apparently, which will do it because it knows gyroscopically what it's doing apparently. So I can try and compensate, but I haven't played it at all yet. So this is a bit of an experiment. I do have my GoPro in my bag, but I haven't got time to mess with it.
I've not used my dongle for a little while because the app isn't playing well with me. I can still use it, but a lot of the digital features on there, it doesn't respond to.
It's not playing ball.
So recently, I've just been sort of like holding it You know, just doing that.
Yeah, I know. Well, the thing is, I mean, I could get a gimbal for this, but it'd probably be horribly. Sorry.
Yeah.
Probably be horribly expensive.
Well,
I can't get it all in.
I thought, well, you know what? Sorry, I'm just going to use this because it's lighter. Just a selfie stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been using that, but I've noticed that it's quite juddery and shaky. So I've gone back to just holding it in the hand.
I think if you've got a steady hand, you're probably okay. But otherwise, you can get lenses that have stabilisation built into them, but that's for another day. No, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right. Well, I've said hello now, and I've told people I was going to say hello, so I've said hello. It's just I'm talking to a fluffy thing. I know it's disturbing. I know.
It's a dead mouse.
Yeah, there's a dead mouse on top of my camera. It's absolutely fine. So I'm going to go back onto the road I was on, and I've got to run around because I've got to leave about 12ish, really.
Right.
So I'm having one of those days. Yes. You haven't got any Kenner Star Destroyers? I've got to keep my theme going. I'm looking for a Kenner Star Destroyer because I can't think of anything else to look for.
Kenner Star Destroyer? I mean diecast?
I mean diecast, yes. So I mean a diecast small Star Destroyer, yeah.
No, and I can't say I've seen one. You mean the...
Little ones. Little Star Destroyer.
I can't say I've noticed one this morning.
No, apparently they've all gone or aren't here, basically. So it's like, I'm going to have one of those days. It's clearly going to be one of those days. I'll see you in a bit.
Good luck.
Thank you. See you later. Right, back to your normally scheduled diving down differently. Oh, it's nice to see one of those full. I still got one of those. I reacquired it. Now, was I on this row or was I one further over? I think I was on this row actually. No, I did. I asked him about the. Didn't notice that masked boulder hill before, though. I must admit. Couldn't get that all into my shot. That's a bit crazy. Okay. Let's keep going. How was I going up this way? Yeah, I've definitely done that bit. This is the problem with this place. It's so big, you tend to forget where you haven't been. It has to be said. So I think I came down there, and then I turned right. So I need to keep going down here now. There's a mumra in there.
I sometimes take them back and swap them for something else. But
You wouldn't happen to have a lino sword lying around, would you?
What's that?
A lino sword.
No, I haven't.
No.
Linos? I've actually got a lino shield.
A lino shield?
Big metal then, could have brought.
Oh, right, I see.
It's a proper end, yeah. Could have brought that. I've never seen one before and I can't find anywhere about one.
It's not a He-Man thing, is it? Because Lino didn't use a shield.
No, it's a lino shield, it's got his emblem on it.
Oh.
So it's very unusual.
That's curious, yeah. Joker's variants in there. It's definitely the sort of stall that requires a good rummage, which unfortunately I don't have time for. I was going to say that's a knockoff Robocop, but I actually don't know enough to say whether or not it is. Some more of those little Star Wars vehicles down there as well. Interesting.
Thundercat shield.
Oh yes, so it is.
It's a big metal one.
Oh right. How bizarre. I've no idea why they would have produced that, because that's not a thing as far as I'm aware. But
well, I've never seen one, but that size of it, so it's a big one.
Yeah.
Just come across it in an auction. So I'm going to buy it because I didn't know what.
Maybe one of the other characters apart from Lino had it then, because I don't remember him ever using it. Because he had
just ready for everything.
It's quite possible. It's quite possible. There's a huge Star Wars stall. Good lord. There's so many Star Wars stalls here today. It's crazy. Zippers. So this is quite modern stuff, I think.
Yeah, you.
That's what it was.
Action men there. One thing that is weird about this camera is that I have no viewfinder. That's probably a good thing though, because it means I'm using all my eyeballs at the same time. But it is odd not having a viewfinder, I find. I'll get used to it. It's no different than having a camera phone, really.
Oh no, it's a regular as well.
There is one other thing I was looking for today, actually, which is a Zoltar. If I could find him, but I haven't seen him yet. No sign of him. He's the sort of chap who could have been snaffled very early, I suspect, if he was around, so... It's the Lego store. I think I've seen him at Bolton before.
No, I mean, I bought that one off you last time.
Some Predator goodness there. Doctor Who, Black Adam, Predator. Starfighter that isn't a Starfighter. Remember I did that Starfighter video a while ago? Well, that's a Starfighter. Except it's a real one, not a fictional one. Godzilla. And still more Eagle Moss stuff that people can't sell. Mirror Universe, Spock and Kirk. Okay, trains and diecast and trains. Ooh, this stall's always worth a look. Me likey this one. Fun and games, games and fun. That one of mine is totally broken. Oh, it's the Pasteur. Interesting. I must have the Pasteur already, surely. I just have to make a phone call there. About time back. Right, let's see if I can finish my quick round down here. It's getting very busy now, as you can probably tell. Because everyone's in now and all the stalls will be fully set up, so this is where things get interesting.
I'll wait and see if I find any more.
And keep your wits about you.
I mean, I do sell online, but nothing I have online is in both places. It's too difficult to manage.
Just watch Wonder Woman 84, which that apparently has nothing to do with. See some modern figures. Oh, good stuff. That's more trains. Good, I can bounce through here. That's good. Trains. Motorbikes. Teddy bears. Matchbox various. The older corgis here, dinkies. I see Thunderbird 2 in a box. I'm not sure if I've got the one with those coloured legs or not, but there are various different flavours of it, of course. All the stuff there. That's a lot of Marvel figures. Like mainly Marvel Legends stuff, I think. Glow-in-the-dark xenomorph. Marvellous.
Then I've got a
few more Black Series just over here.
I'm really not having much joy in getting specific things today, has to be said.
I could spot her a mile away.
Ah, I'm back to Gareth's level. Okay, that's good. I'm not entirely lost. But what I cannot find is things that I'm actually looking for, which is always annoying. Now I think he's Thundercats. Masterverse bits there. Picards. We've got there's the cloaked predator figures always amuse me. I think what I want will be too specific for that stall, unfortunately. I'm very, very glad that I brought a spare battery, because that died on me at some point in the past. But I don't think I've missed too much for you, so let's crack on. That does tell me something about how long the battery on this doesn't last, though, because I've only been walking around for, what, 45 minutes or so, and that's gone bye-bye. Is a lot of neckery goodness. I have just got a Robocop, but I still haven't got it out of its blinking box. That reminds me. I really need to do that. Defenders of the Earth as well. Flash Gordon. Such a rabbit hole, potentially, that going down the Necker route, though. I'm not sure that's something I want to commit to right now. I'm gonna What If. I do like the What If series. I've watched the first one of the latest series actually yesterday. It was cool.
You buy these things in your pocket.
Batman the Animated Series reboots toy there. It's nice. I just want a Lino sword. That's all I really want. Wouldn't it be nice if I could find a Lino sword? But I really, really can't. Ooh. Wow. Now, if I could remember how many of those I actually had carded, that would be brilliant, wouldn't it? But I've seen that one cheaper elsewhere here. So, quite a few Ertl. I forget Ertl did Thomas the Tank Engine stuff. It's funny, isn't it? $35 for that. Ooh. Wow, that's nice. Brace for zoomage. So that is a very, very nice white Dinky Enterprise in a dinky box. It's nice. It's very nice. I'm sure I had one of those sorts of robots when I was little as well once upon a time. Yeah, that's good. That's a dinky catalogues here as well. I've got a lot of those already. It's good stuff though. It's good stuff. Interesting. I think they've expanded. I don't remember them having all of that before. And a dinky space shuttle as well. Oh, that's really interesting. Not sure if I've ever seen a dinky space shuttle before. I suspect that isn't cheap though, given that it's in a box as well. Johnny Lightning Bat Boat. This is definitely your stall for all your Batman diecast needs. It's very cool. Oh, I had these when I was little. I picked up some of those again since actually, those little sort of matchbox train carriages. It's a Typhoon, I believe, yes. Cool. Right, I'm gonna run. Oh, I smell eagle moss. I smell eagle moss. There's a Metroplex box lurking up there. That's cool.
It'd be nice to be done there, wouldn't it? I think you've had them for a while, I think.
Is that possibly Mighty Max stuff there? Oh, it is Mighty Max. Mighty Max Magus. I might go mention that to Gareth actually. He might not have seen that.
Oh, right, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, I'll be in touch, Paul. No problem at all, mate.
I've seen what else you got.
That's new. I've just done that. Galactica.
Yeah.
That's a mod.
Still have to bloody vibe.
This is for another guy, obviously.
That's nice.
Viper. What, the original series one?
I've got the original Eagle Moss.
Eagle moss. Yeah, it's very nice. It's a very pretty thing, that.
That's the original Battlestar up there.
Yeah, that's the one I've got.
And I've got the original Viper coming as well. I know. From me. Yeah, I've got it coming. It should be with me next week. It's going to be around about 6.
I've already got that one, and I've already got that Reliant as well, actually.
Yeah. Should have been next week, really, but I'll be going to Newark on the 1st.
On the 1st?
Yeah.
That's the.
I haven't done that one. I want to get some more components.
That's the 3-piece Bird of Prey set. It's a nice one to see in the wild.
Anyway, have a good day, Paul. I'll be in touch. You take care. See you later.
And an Inner Space Medical Tricorder set as well. Nice. Nice.
You having a good day?
Yeah, I'm having to bounce around really, really quickly, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm trying to just eyeball stuff as I go.
Enough,
Yeah, I got a Product Enterprise Eagle for the first time just recently. That a big Moonbase sort of pack.
Yeah.
That was a nice thing to get.
Yeah, I've got one of those.
Yeah, it's nice.
Is that the electronic one?
No, it's the one that's got the sort of the laser tank and stuff with it.
Yeah,
you know, that one?
That's the kit set.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the tank and you get
Yeah, so that was cool. That was cool
I've
to
got most
get.
of the sets anyway, so.
Yeah.
But I've got all the separate Eagles as well.
Nice.
But I put them in these like 1/18th scale car cases with it. You can get a moon. You know this effect here. You can buy you can buy a base with that already on it.
Oh right,
I get them
okay.
off a chap who actually does the bases, and they're all corrugated around the edge like the moon base thing.
Oh, I'm with
and
you.
He sells them
like they're in the hangar.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you just get a normal 1/18th scale car case. Swap the bottoms and it looks like it's
I'm with
perfectly-
you. I've got
and
you.
Then,
Yeah.
like,
I'm there now.
One of my
Like
Eagles
that.
is on a moon surface like that.
Yeah.
So I tend to put them on different surfaces.
It's cool.
So
Very good.
that's a warp resin kit, and that's just a standard plastic model kit.
Cool. Yes.
They make a nice. They're in scale, so.
So it works. Yeah, it's cool. Grand. Skydiver as well. Yes.
Yeah, that's a proper diecast one.
Yeah, I know they weigh a ton those as well. From,
I only recently got that a couple of weeks ago. So.
All right, that's cool. All right, well, I'm gonna crack on, but yes, lovely, nice bits and bats.
I'm glad you like it.
Indeed.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you. You too.
There were 2% here, James.
Space shuttle. Green Hornet in a box, nice. Okay, I'm going to move on here. This is where, right at the top where I initially came in now. So there's one more road down here to go, but then there's also over here, you see? There's, and over there. They're just so many little segments, it's crazy, but you know, this is what you've got to do if you want to get around, and that's why trying to do it in the time I've got available is not sensible, unfortunately, but just the way today is panning out. Just the way that today is panning out. Ah, that's interesting. That's ringing vague bells with me. I'm sure I've got a graphic novel of that storyline. They look a bit like, they look very much like the kaiju from Pacific Rim. I still quite like a Gypsy Danger at some point. That's how I should have brought my dog. Then that I would have had an easier time of it, but I like the pram these days.
Oh,
wow, check this out. It's the big boys. Right. Can't see. Patience is a virtue. Everybody's going where I want to be. There's a red skull there. Zoom. You could stop blocking me. Oh, it's getting busy. It's getting seriously busy, good lord.
The last career's back there. In the back street, yeah.
And they have a new office which I
Never bought any Exo Squad. I know of it, but I never really investigated it.
Is that your romance?
Is that a personal question? Have you got any of the little die-cast Star Wars ships of old? Like the Star Destroyer, for example.
I did have at the last fair, yeah.
I might be one of those days.
There's a little like
ship, the canteen. Yeah.
But that's always missing.
Yes. I was going to say, I thought you were going to say you had that, and then you added always missing. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently it is literally always missing. That's so I understand. It's funny because I've seen them before and nobody's got one today. I'm going to have that Rhino Battle Beast. Can I reach that Rhino Battle Beast, please?
Which one are you looking for, mate?
The one middle in the front, the yellow Rhino-y one. Yeah. I'm sure he's got an official name, but I've got no idea what it is.
Rocky Rhino, mate.
There you are, Rocky Rhino.
Bring him out to you, pal.
Oh, the hilarity. Trust me to find a stall with the Spider-Man and Zoids on it. Only I could manage that. Oh, visionaries. Lexor. Space Precincts.
I'm trying to get warm here.
Total.
I do have examples of visionaries, so I don't really need visionaries particularly.
What, then when we after the auction?
The Star Trek goodness. Alright, time to bounce down, I think. That reminds me of yet another video I need to do. Sorry. Now, this isn't the most informative commentary ever, but you know, I'm just in that sort of mood today, really, and I don't know if you can even hear me, so there is that. Right, let's see if I can drill down this row a bit further. This isn't really my bag, but it is crazy busy in here today. Crazy busy.
That's why I'm going out.
Fair. I don't blame him because it is literally crazy busy. I'm glad I did get a little bit of quiet footage in early doors because it's all going a bit bonkers now. It's all going a bit bonkers. Got a bit of Magnus there. Scorponok. Turtles various. Well, that's just showing off, isn't it? That's got his sword and his claw, but not a light-up key. Am I bothered about the light-up key? His nose is always seems to have a little bit of paint missing off it. Do I want Lionel with a sword and a claw? I don't know. Do I? I mean, he's not quite complete, is he? But I suppose I could always sell my spare. A Sector puppet, that's cool. Never had a Sector. That is quite terrifying, it has to be said. I don't know how much the Sector is. I'm running out of hands here. 30.
Bring him over then.
You know what? I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that because I said to myself, what shall I get today? And that would be something that I've not had before. So. Did somebody just pick up that lino while I was talking? Have I still got him? Oh, I've still got him. Yeah, I'm definitely running out of hands here.
Theo,
There's a Robotech there. Hercules, Xena. I do like this stall, I really do. I wonder if they've got any little Kenners here, because now you see, you might wonder at my logic here, getting another lino, but if you try and buy just the accessories separately, you'd probably pay at least this much, and I'd have to pay postage. Whereas if I pick them up now, I can sell and then it's nice Millennium Falcon. Oh, that's the A-Team van. I've looked at that before now, but I just got that chopper once, and then I moved that on again. So oh, so much tempting stuff. So much tempting stuff, so little time and money. I still can't see the... Still can't see the little one I was looking for. I'm going to pay for these before someone thinks I'm walking off with them, so... who is the gentleman in charge of this stall is the next question. Right, excuse me a moment. More Warhammer? Oh, you literally can't move anymore. Lost in Doncaster. Lost in Doncaster I am, yes. Randomness there. Got that one. Star Trek. I do quite like that orc. Even though it's... Excuse me. Good Lord. This is deeply, deeply busy. It's deeply, deeply busy. This is exactly the sort of... Now, this is where I saw a Star Destroyer last time. A bit of White Britain space there. Mad Balls, Mad Roller Cycle. Interesting. Brave Star, Mumra. It's all cool. I do not want any of this stuff. The Mask Boulder Hill. There's a box for something I have at home, but don't particularly need, which is a bit of a shame, I suppose. Star Wars accessories. This is why early bird is a good thing. I mean, this probably isn't even peak busy, technically speaking, because it still goes for another 3 hours or so yet. The grandstand converters there. There's a box for my Deltarian shuttle as well. Wow, so okay, that's a lot for a box. That's a lot for a box. I mean, you know, they are boxes though, fair dues, in which you probably won't find that often, but... Oh, look at that! Ooh.
That's another from your hair.
Now, if I knew if Martin was here,
I have no idea.
he might be all over that, but I don't know if he's here. I've got some Centurions as well, that's very cool. And a Doom Drone Strafer in a box, no less. Thundercat's belt, is that a thing? Apparently it is. I've definitely visited this stall before. This is some good stuff. A Skybolt and a Strafer. I do not have a Strafer. Do I want a Strafer? I probably can't afford a Strafer. There's probably all sorts in here if you're after something in particular. But my ability to... That's a Bucky O'Hare character, I recognise him. But my ability to rummage is limited by both my camera and my bag. And this is why I should have put the GoPro on. Bags and bags and bags of Star Wars figures. Very good for Deep Space Nine. Yeah. Seems remarkably reasonable. Remarkably reasonable, but I'm pretty sure I've already got it. Everyone's doing these framed things these days, it seems. Interesting. And a quick look at the annuals. My battery might not last, so. Very helpful chap on the Star Wars stall, but nothing, still no Star Destroyers. But he's just done NEC and Stafford and not a chance to restock, he told me, so it's no wonder that he couldn't see one. And there's all quite modern Star Wars stuff. Star Wars droids. Okay. Right, so that was the main hall, I believe. I might just pop one place here and then and try and cover the rest of it, but as you can see, it's now massively busy. Right, I've got to go back and look after the dog now, unfortunately, but I know something you don't know. Ha 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 ha, that Gareth just bought. That's cool. And no, I'm not giving you any hints whatsoever. Ha ha. Ooh, Battle Kings. In boxes, wow. That's cool. So much to see, so little time. I think I've mentioned that already, haven't I? But you know what's funny is that there's always something a little bit different to see as well. That's the funny thing. It's never quite the same sort of thing twice, which is cool. So even though you think you've seen it all when you've come one time, you know, you just sort of see something completely different the next time you come. So it's well, there's Mel's. Ooh, he's got a huge Hawk Hunter. He's gone full Action Man on us there, I think. Now reach the outer edges of the fair here. Ooh, Ertl SL71 Blackbird. I do like those. Used to have one of those. Right. Time to find myself something that I saw on the way in, hopefully, and then time to run. But I shall run and gun, I believe the expression is, when you're shooting on the fly. Yeah. Now, comics is not something you see a lot of here, but I've just come across people with huge boxes of comics. I can absolutely guarantee I'm going to miss something really cool on the way out, but because I've missed it, I won't know it's here, so that's okay. Nemo. That's where I knew that gentleman from. I knew your face from somewhere. I think from Nemo. I'm pretty sure I've streamed with him before, so that's embarrassing, but completely usual for me because I don't remember faces very well. Okay. Time to go, time to go. Got some of those sets actually. Picked them up for an auction once. It's a nice snow speeder that as well. Loving the snow speeder. It's really nice to see these sets made up actually. It's a great way to sell them, I think. Because A, it shows that they're complete. My son loved these Arctic Explorer ones for a while. I've got several of examples of those. Still made up because he won't let me dismantle them. That's an ongoing issue. So looks like it's bye-bye for Doncaster 2024. And I dare say I'll see it again in the new year. Here's the law. No idea. No idea if the autofocus is really locking in on these things, but I'll find out when I get home. It could be complete pants, but you know. Halo figures here, all sorts of random stuff. And ironically, I've just picked up some of that Sector stuff. Apparently it's a battle beetle, but I've no idea if that's what I've got in my bag. Oops, sorry. Oh wow. That's cool. That's very cool. The size of that is immense. That's very cool. Brilliant. Very cool. Oh, Centurion's card game. That's different. If you were a Centurion's completist, you'd probably want that, I guess. Oh, I've got to go. I've got to go. I've got to go. I've got to go. That's also very cool. It's also a very cool box of little tiny storybooks, Brave Stars and stuff in there. If I'd seen a Brave Star today, I would have got one, but I didn't, so I haven't. I need to go. I haven't eaten since, or drunk anything for a while, so I should go and refuel myself. Now then, let's see if he's still got some of this stuff. So, that's it from Doncaster for me for this year. Tatty bye everybody.